What's up, guys? Played more of that Bahamut bunny, and I opened up pretty good. If I had back row, this hand would be great. Say that Caboozles was a solemn warning, that's a good hand. But I'm just gonna go rabbit into my other two Caboozles. Caboozles, I don't know how you guys say it. And I'm gonna make a first turn Logia, which is a solid play. I mean, it's not Dino Rabbit, but it can double as it. So my Hippo is gonna make Logia, and I'm gonna set my MST to scare him. Because MST, scariest card. So I'm like, now I can go Tour Guide into Rabbit, and I can negate whatever he wants with Logia, and that's why I go for Logia first turn, to protect my Bahamut place. But then, he just sets a card, and I'm like, but I have Reaper. So I'm like, I want to hit his hand, because I love Reaper. Reaper's like becoming one of my favorite cards. So I'm just gonna push over whatever he has with Logia, because if it's a Raikou, he might have had to hit Spirit Reaper because he doesn't want to lose his hand. That was my thinking. So I found out it's a Sangan. So I'm like, alright, gonna find out what he's playing finally. So he's searching and he's searching. He takes a while to search. Spoilers right there. I think I'm in a pretty good position though, with Reaper and Logia and my one MSC. And he searches out Battle Fader. I'm like, okay. And Reaper is gonna poke for 300, right? No, Battle Fader. But I got him to use one card, which is basically what Reaper was meant to do. Knock one card out of his hand. It's the same thing when they Veiler Reaper, I got the one card out of your hand. That's how I figure it. And right now, he's just chilling on Battle Fader. Still don't know what he's playing. I think he's just playing Battle Fader Turbo. Not a real deck. So he sacked with Battle Fader, and I'm like, oh, he's going to sack for Caius. Forgot to banish it. So I thought I was going to have to negate. But he just goes for Lancer, who doesn't have his attack boost because he has no frogs. He's like, okay. He actually United We Stand. So I do some math, and I'm like, alright, Lancer's at 2100. That's fine. And he activates another United We Stand. I'm like, oh, gotta negate that. But then I'm like, wait, I have MST. I didn't need to negate that at all. That was my revelation. But even if he Dark Hold, I'm in a good position. But he's at 2100 and he attacks into Reaper. I accidentally take 2100 here, but then I figure it out later and gain my 300. It doesn't change the outcome of this game, I promise. And then I've got game. I look at my next card, I'm like, alright, I've got game. And right here I make a big misplay and skip 2 steps and just try and go Tour Guide to special summon Rabbit, but I forgot you need to get Sangan and make Leviair and then get Rabbit, so I think he's a little messed with. So I'm like, yeah, Tour Guide gets out Rabbit, right? Right, that's what Tour Guide's effect is. So I banish Rabbit, and then he's like, so I get out of my deck. Those Soul Takers are still subject to change, I'm not really sure about them. So I actually do Tour Guide's effect and get out Sangan. And I'm going to overlay. I have 3 level 3s on the board. I don't know if there's any Exceed that requires 3 level 3s, but I wouldn't run it because I want Reaper to beat Reaper, because Reaper's broke. But I'm going to get Rabbit, and he just scoops. Alright guys, I'm